Hi guys, Steady Eddie here. This time coming all the way from sunny Nha Trang in Vietnam. Okay, so I've got tied to this rather grim town centre, and now I'm in a taxi and I'm headed for the Big Buddha. It's a metered taxi fare, of course. Taxis tend to be very good value in Vietnam, and the drivers tend to be very trustworthy as well. Yeah, I've been to Vietnam many times, but this is my third visit to Nha Trang. And it's a good place. Well, the beachfront is a good place anyway. Can't say the same about the town centre. Okay, so the taxi driver has just dropped me off here. I said I want to go to the Big Buddha. That taxi ride from the town, which is close to the beachfront, that cost 50,000 dong, which is about $2 US. Taxi's a good value here, and it was a fair distance as well. But I'm here at the Big Buddha now, and hopefully I can go in to see it. But look at the state of me. I'm wearing the wrong t-shirt and shorts and sandals and all this kind of stuff, so I wouldn't count me chickens, to be honest with you. But anyway, let's see what happens. Okay, well I got past the security guards. No entrance fee up to now. They've got a little cafe and little cafe there. So here we go. Nice little bit of culture coming up. And there you go, the first glimpse of Nha Trang's Big Buddha. There we go. Well, it's good to see some other fellas here wearing shorts, so I'm not the only one. That's a good sign anyway. Yeah, there's a few fellas wearing shorts around here. Okay, there we go. I'm going that way, yeah? Enough for me, thank you. How much?
Only 50.
50? Oh, it's not for me. I couldn't carry it. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it, my dear. I don't know what to do with it.
Instead, go up to the wide.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Little look up here, first of all. Nice pleasant day today. Bit of cloud. But, you know, it's nice. Very nice temperature. Okay. Don't know what it's all about, but it all looks nice. Well, somebody's left the bear or donkey or whatever the hell it is. Now, what I have tended to find in Vietnam when I've visited temples, Buddhist temples, that sort of stuff, is that monks and officials tend to be a little bit touchy about photographs. You know, you photograph in these places, but it doesn't seem to be a problem here. Well, in Thailand, I think you can photograph Buddhist temples to your heart's content. But in Vietnam, you know, a lot of these places have signs up saying no photos. Well, that would be a pity, because this is actually quite a Lovely environment here. Let's get a photograph of Matey Boy up here. Oh, he looks quite angry, doesn't he? No, he's not very pleased about something. Okay, now you look at these outfits here. There's a guy there. The official there has just told me that I can't enter with these shorts on. I have to put one of those sari things. I've got to, presumably got to purchase one of those sari looking things in order to go in there. Somehow I don't think that's for me. I'm not going in there. I'm not putting one of those things on. My God almighty. What's that?
Русский вы?
I'm Rusky. No, I'm British. I'm from England. Okay. They won't let me in with shorts on. Okay, well I've just been told that I can go this way to the Big Buddha. So no one's told me to put any sari gear on or anything like that, whatever it is. No one's told me to wear a grass skirt or anything. So I'm going to climb these steps now. These look very formidable steps here. Here we go. Just look at these. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm climbing the Exorcist steps. It looks fairly airy up here. Oh. Don't want to get in the way of anyone's cameras. Wow, just look at this. This is impressive. There you go. This Buddha is asleep with a very satisfied smile on his face, or hair face. Must be dreaming. Must be having a lovely dream. Love to know what it's all about. And there you go. These chappies are praying. Praying for Buddha to have a peaceful sleep. Okay, up some more steps. There we go.
Предложение мое, вот так вот все мы зайдем в торговый центр, куда-то там это и будем идти, и
How many more? That's the second flight of steps, and now the third. Ooh. I've said it before on previous videos, but there'll come a day when I simply can't do this sort of travel anymore. Okay, so before I brave those ones, may as well give these ones a look. Okay, what do we got here? What have we got here? Well, these steps have seen better days. Well, here we go. There we go. Nice little shrine. Nice little bell there. I just spotted something which could well be alarming to begin with when you first see it, but I've seen it before in these kind of temples around Vietnam. It's this here. Whoa. Oh. Now forget the origins of the swastika. It's obviously it's got more famous connotations, infamous I should say. But I believe originally it was a sign of peace. I can't quite remember. I'll have to look that one up. But you know, you do often see the swastika around Buddhist temples in Vietnam. I don't recall seeing it in Thailand, but you certainly do get them here. Okay, more steps. There we go. Wow. Do you know what, in a strange way, I'm quite enjoying this. A bit of physical exercise. Wasn't planning on doing this today, but I'm rather glad that I'm doing it. Look at that view up there. Look at that view. There you go, there's a nice view of Nha Trang. First time I've had a proper view of the mountains. Get a shot of Nha Trang from this angle. So many white buildings. Okay. A few more steps to go. And I've got a sneaky feeling that the main event is just about to come upon us. There we go. A bit of a bland coloured dragon there, could do with a bit more colour. Yeah, I think I'm right in saying that Thai Buddhist temples tend to be a bit more colourful than Vietnamese ones. Are you ready for this? Nha Trang's Big Buddha. And it looks pretty magnificent. Okay, last flight of steps here. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's huge. It is big. That was one seriously big Buddha. I'll make a donation. Well, it's lovely to come to a place like this. Really is a pleasure to see something like this. Okay, well I'm now going to do a little tour around the Big Buddha. See if we get a nice selfie shot. Sometimes, you know, you see these huge statues and things, but when you get up close to them, they're not always easy to take a photograph of because you're so close to them. I found that the Christ in Rio de Janeiro was like that. You see this marvellous statue and you get up there, it's so awkward to take a photograph of it. So from this point here, nice view of the mountains there. Nha Trang is surrounded by some very nice mountains as well, which is something I never really considered much before. Oh, and would you believe it, you can actually go in there. Okay, so you can actually go in there, and there's no one telling you that you can't take photographs or anything. I've taken my sandals off. Yeah, about time I replaced them. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. See how my camera is holding up with the low light. It seems to do alright. It seems to do alright in that regard. So I'm actually inside at the base of the Big Buddha. Wow. It's quite airy in here, quite impressive. Well, I don't profess to know the meaning of all of these statues, But these guys don't look too happy, do they? Here we go. Oh, and the column is actually rested on a huge turtle. Here we are. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give a small donation here, and I will give another donation to the one outside. There you go. Little look at Nha Trang from this angle. It's a very mountainous place. I was never aware until this day that there were so many mountains surrounding Nha Trang. Looks really good from this angle. There you go, view over the city there. Still trying to get the perfect selfie shot. Is that it there? Oh well, I suppose that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, well there's the good bit now anyway. After the visit to the Big Buddha and climbing all those steps, the good bit is climbing down them all again. That's a lot easier. Jesus, my leg muscles are aching. Maybe I need to get a bit more exercise. Okay, nice view of the town over there. Beautiful, lovely view, lovely view. Sneak a little shot through the window of this. This is the place here where you're not allowed to go in there without covering your legs up. To be honest with you, it doesn't really look anything special. Okay, so that was one of those I'm glad that I did it moments. I've seen more spectacular Buddhas, more colourful Buddhas, but that was good. You know, I always feel better after I've done something, and I'm glad that I got that taxi for, what was it, 5,000. No, 50,000 Vietnamese dong. That's about $2 from the town up to here. I'm glad that I've done it. It was worth seeing, and I've had a little bit of exercise climbing those steps. And now, you know what it is now? It's time for a nice cold beer. I've earned it, don't forget, climbed up all those steps. Taxis are very, very cheap here in Vietnam, and the drivers are really good. That one on the way back, he's dropped me from the Buddha to that building there down the beach, and that was only 35,000 dong, which is about, that's barely more than one UK, well, it's only a bit more than one UK pound. It's about, what is that? Is that about, well, it's less than $1.5 US. So you can't argue with that. At least Vietnam, cities like Nha Trang are easy to get around, good reliable taxi service. Anyway, I'm down at the beach now. It's a bit cloudy, but never mind. Beer is coming up very, very soon at my favourite little beach bar.